Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Menix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be checking out, see if I can switch servers to get more stock from like Vice stock places like Outpost 54. So that's where I am currently, Outpost 54. And you can see here, there's 17 stock of everything by Neon, which is 10. And what I'm going to do is pick this stock up, and then I'm going to jump on my ship and bed log off, because I'm not in an armistice zone, I can do that. And then once I've done that, I'll jump onto a different server and come back and see if I've got stock there as well. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that punch and tickle the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. Also, check out the description for the Discord link, and if you want to become a member of the YouTube channel as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bed log off. Now, you'll see me do this just the once, and then each time I do it, I'll just jump through it. So I'm just going to go through it just the once first. Now, the thing is I don't condone using exploits, and whether you would class this as an exploit, I'm not too sure. But I just wanted to test out whether you could just go to a different server and stock up. Because I was told, ever since being playing the game, and I've done a lot of cargo running, I've always been told that it was set up so that the stock was shared, so you couldn't then do what I'm doing now. And that's what I'm trying to find out. Can you do what I'm doing now? Can you go to a place, get the stock, bed log off, go to a different server, and then buy more stock? So that's what we're going to find out. Like I said, I don't condone using exploits, but I'm just doing this because I want to find this out, and I thought I might as well do the video just to show it as well, and just so you guys can see the results. Like I said, I'm going to jump from EU where I was. I'm going to go to Asia, to Australia, then to Asia, then to US, and then do another round again after that. It's not about the cargo and the money here. It's more about, can I actually do this? Is there still going to be stock there? So generally, a stock tick generally takes around 10 minutes for it to tick back over between, and generally you'll get around 3 or 5 on each tick. And generally, I would spend about an hour going around from Outpost 54 to the Necropolis, maybe even to Raven's Roost, and I could spend an hour just to get a full max. Maybe even an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get a full max. And a lot of people will say you're lucky to make in an hour, you're lucky to make, 200,000 or whatever, if you can. So I'll tell you what I make at the end. It's not about that, it's just about seeing whether you can do this. So you'll see me do this just the once, and then the rest of the time I'll jump. So I've bed logged. I've gone from the EU server, there's the cargo I bought earlier, and now I'm in the Australian server. And as you can see, there's a little bit of Vice or whatever that is. I think it's that tree pollen there. And we'll see what we've got here. So we've got 3 Neon, 3 Widow, we've got 3 of everything this time. Now this could have just been that it ticked over, but generally it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for it to tick and 3 come up. So I'm going to pick these 3 up and then jump to the next server. So I'm looking at SC Trade Tools, and the refresh rate of this stock at this place is around 1 a minute. And so if I'm jumping between each one, it's generally taking me about 3 minutes. So it's sort of almost in line with the tick rate, but when I normally sit around, if I normally sit around and wait for the tick to refresh, it normally doesn't refresh for 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And then sometimes it could only be 3, sometimes it could be 5. So this might be a better way of doing it, where the tick constantly ticks rather than you waiting around, especially if you're in an armistice zone. So there's nothing here, you see. So what I'm going to do, rather than wait for that to tick over, just quickly check if there's any boxes, and then I'm just going to jump onto the next server and just see if any stock's refreshed on the next one. And like I said, I could be waiting around in this arms. I've done it before where I filled up my max, and I think it took me around an hour just waiting around to fill it up for 120 cargo. And this video turned out to be 35 minutes long. It's only 10 minutes in what you're watching because of all the cuts. but the actual video was only 35 minutes long. So you'll see what I get at the end with that 35 minutes. So you see the video is updated, and the rest of it is just updated now with 3 for the ultra for the toxin, 5 for the widow, and 3 for the neon. So you see there that ticker's gone. Now I don't know whether that's just because the stock is doing what it's supposed to do, but like I said, for me, there's been times where I'll spend an hour just in one place waiting for the stock to tick over. Whereas this way, it's not boring because I'm not waiting around, and I'm jumping between servers. And each time is generally taking about 3-4 minutes to do. And when I'm coming back, there is stock there, barring that second one that I just did a minute ago. There is stock there. So I'm going to go back to EU now and see what stock we've got. So I'd like to know your thoughts, guys, on this. Would you do this? Is it an exploit? What do you guys think? I'd like to know your thoughts. Like I said, there'd be times where I could just wait around, and it's quite nerve-wracking when you're in a non-armistice zone to loot. You know, especially if I've got like close to 1 million in cargo, that someone could come along and just blow my ship up. So again, there was 3 on this one. And then I'll just jump onto another server again and just see what we've got there. But one thing that I thought may happen is that I jump in and there was, 10 or 15 stock on one of them. But it actually turns out there's only around 3 to 5 stock on each one of them. So what I probably need to do as well is do it with a stock. So again, we're on this one again, and there's 3 there again. So it's almost like it's refreshing it. Instead of me waiting for it to refresh at the terminal, it's actually refreshing it by me jumping into a new server. Which then also makes that quicker, because if I wait around, it could be that I end up waiting 5 minutes for 3 to jump up. And it just ends up taking longer. Like I said, I think I've done this before at a place like, I think it was Raven's Roost or somewhere like that. And it took me an hour to fill a max, which was 120 cargo. Whereas this one, I almost fill, I think I get 140 cargo in my Taurus, and that takes me 35 minutes. So here I am, next server. See what we've got stock-wise. And there's 5 there. So you see, it's never, apart from that second one when I came, it's not been 0. It's had at least a minimum of 3. So if you take 3, it's 3 times 4. You're talking, it's what, 12? 12 cargo each time I come to it. And on this one, there's been 20 cargo. So I'll have a quick look around again. I'm going to jump to USA, and then that'll be, I think this will be the last one. Exit the bed. So the one before this, I came out of the terminal thing, and there was another ship that turned up. So, and he had guns on his back. He could have shot me or anything. So you see the cargo there. See what we've got stock-wise. So another 3 of each. And I think we get to around 140 in the end. So we're at 133, and then we've got this 12 to go. $139, 141. This leaves the last one. 145 altogether, I think we got. Yeah, 145. So we've got 145, and now it's time to go and sell this. I'm not going to keep going through. I don't want to keep taking stock from people that actually want to do it for actual the gameplay themselves. So I'm going to sell this, and then I'll tell you how much I make at the end. But I thought it might have been different. I thought there might have been places where you can get 15, 20 or something like that. But still, it only took 35 minutes to fill a smaller ship. And it's not a bad run. 35 minutes to earn what I tell you at the end. And yeah, so hopefully let us know what you guys think of this. So I'll just get that total. So we now have 3,613,000. So we started off with 3,253,000. We've now got 3,613,000. We made 360 grand in half an hour. That's about normal. The thing is I'm taking away the travel from place to place. So say if I went to Outpost 54, then to Necropolis, then to Raven's Roost, I'm taking out that travel time. So I could go from Area 54, go over to Necropolis. That could take me 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes to get over to Necropolis and only pick up 3 there. And then it could take me 10, 15 minutes to get over to Raven's Roost and only pick up 5, 10 there. So doing it that way, doing it the way I've just done it, means I'm cutting out the travel time. I'm not sat around waiting at one terminal and someone could come along and blow me up because I'm coming out that server into a different server. So it's much easier doing it that way. So you guys let us know what you think, whether you would class that as an exploit or not. And yeah, we hope you like that one, guys.